Hey guys, how's it going? Spongy Gaming here, and this is Black Ops 4 live streaming. Now, so you guys know exactly where we're up to at the moment, in this live stream today, we're going to be on air for about a couple of hours, something like that. If you guys can stick that time, I really appreciate it. But what we're going to do today is work the pistol, the RK7 Garrison. Let me just see if I can find it here in my custom character. So it's the RK7 Garrison that we're going to try and get to gold. Well, it's the next weapon we're going to try and get to gold anyway. So we got the Strife pistol yesterday, if you remember. We got that unlocked in the live stream. I've actually unlocked no headshots yet, guys. So, you know, we've got a bit of a grind ahead of us with that. But I'm certain, like with the Strife pistol yesterday, it's not really going to cause too much bother. I'm just going to read a little bit about the weapon itself, just before we do get into it. Now, this is a 3-round burst rifle. Fast cyclic rate of fire with moderate recoil. Okay, so that's going to be interesting because it's so different to this. This is obviously a semi-auto pistol, the one we got gold yesterday, the Strife. So yeah, that sounds interesting. But again, I think the damage is a little bit more damaging on the Strife actually. So we have got less damage. So this could be interesting. We're going to take this into hardcore mode to get the headshots. That's going to be easier. Okay, I'm just going to take these off here. We don't need them on anymore. We're going to equip some perks. Again, I'm not certain really at the moment what is going to help with headshots until we get into the game. Again, a lot of these perks that we have been putting on so far haven't really been too much of a big help. It's more about, obviously, the tactics and gameplay and, obviously, the things that... I'm just going to read a few comments, actually, guys, because you've got a few comments coming in. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, Avex Impulse. Thank you for joining us. And yeah, I'm going to show that. And Avex Impulse, okay, I mean, it is a little bit early. We'll wait till there's a few more viewers. And if you remind me again, then we'll give a lovely shout-out to you, mate. Not a problem at all. But, yeah... I'm going to check your channel out as well, mate, when I get the chance. So if anyone watching now can head over to Avex Impulse's channel and obviously subscribe and watch any videos that you've got there, that would be absolutely amazing. Mind Craze, good morning to you, my friend. How are you? And thank you for and send me good luck today. That's brilliant. Mr. Corset, good morning, mate. How is it in Galston this morning? It's actually where I am here in Norfolk. It's actually quite sunny. It's actually quite nice today. Makes the change, doesn't it? Now, while I'm just communicating with you guys and wishing you all good morning, I'm just going to quickly have a quick setup here, just so we can get into this second pistol to gold camo. Okay, we are going to... Actually, I've only got like half a setup here, so let's put a bit of equipment on. Actually, even though the combats, I love it, I'm not actually going to get a chance to use it, I don't think, because obviously I need the headshots. I need to concentrate on that. I'm actually happy with that. I'm going to give it a go. I like experimenting. I am actually going to put the... If I've got it, I'm actually going to put Ghost on as well. Yes, I have. There we go. How is everybody getting on with the double XP this morning? Actually, you know, it makes a difference, doesn't it? And I bet some of you have already prestiged up the whole level since last night, since it became available. Good morning, Matthew King. How are you? And it's been confirmed Xbox don't get Black Market until another week. Yes, I've heard it's the 26th that we should be getting it. So yeah, it will be next Friday, won't it? So that's a little bit unfortunate. But like I said, I mean, I've shown you guys what you're going to get on the PS4. I've shown you all the Black Market goods on there. There's 200 tiers, wasn't there? Some of those gear, though, I mean, I've already said that they don't really look too impressive. But there you go. They're still nice to look forward to. And yes, Mr. Corsa, it is a nice day where you are as well, so that is pretty cool. All right. Let's see. Actually, yeah, we've done that setup. Let's have a look. So, oh, look at all that lovely double XP. Lovely. I'm up to level 40, I believe. I'll just double check that in a moment. I'm actually going to start off in Hardcore Team Deathmatch. We'll see what that's like. Oh, 39. Yeah, we're up to actually level 39 at the moment. So hopefully today we can actually boost our level up as well, because we need to get to level 52 as soon as we can to get that SMG, the Saug 9mm to gold camo, but we can't get that to gold. The last SMG we need to get diamond until we get to level 52 to unlock that weapon. So, you know, it's a bit of a waiting game, but in the meantime, that's why we started the pistols. But that's not a problem. It's quite intense actually using the pistols, as you know, guys. I mean, they are... I find them actually more manageable, more agile than obviously some of the like assault rifles and LMGs that you can get. So I do prefer pistols actually. But then in this Black Ops 4, as we know, I mean, I haven't played this morning yet, so I don't know whether they have updated anything to do with the connection or anything to actually do with gameplay. And you guys out there, you're going to have to tell me actually if you've noticed any difference in gameplay at all. Let me just read a few more comments. Yeah, and Matthew King, you're right there. It's better than a month, isn't it, than what it was on Black Ops 4. Yeah, I could not believe we had to wait a month for things. That was crazy. Good morning, Supernova. How are you, my friend? I hope you are all well this morning. Okay, here we go. I'm going to probably need a bit of a warm-up, guys, but we'll get stuck into it. So this is the first headshots that we need for the second pistol, whether we get into gold, the RK7 Garrison. Now, we know we like the character Prophet, don't we? Because with his Seeker, it does help to get those bonus headshots. So we're going to give it a go again, see if we can get at least 2 or 3 headshots with the Seeker. Now, I'm going to have to change my class here because I've got a gold weapon on there. We want the RK7 Garrison. There we go. I can't wait. I mean, I say I can't wait for new outfits. I mean, those outfits, you see them last night, guys, when I've done that PS4 update. And I must admit, I wasn't totally impressed with some of the new outfits that they had. I think they could come up with better. So remember, guys, we've got to get headshots. Again, just making sure that we keep our aim up. We need to get this weapon level up so we can get those attachments unlocked as soon as we possibly can. Ooh, I thought that was an enemy. But we'll see if anything's changed about the spawning or anything, see if that's any better. Feels very quiet. I can hear no bullets or explosions or anything. It's really, really quiet, this map. If someone shoots us from behind there, I think, yeah, there's a dude at the back there. There is a dude at the back there. Let's see if we can keep... There you go. Ooh, so, okay. I felt the first fire there of the 3 burst round. It felt very powerful. Obviously, it's only going to take 1 trigger pull, I think, to kill an enemy, which is pretty good. Because if it's going to pump 3 bullets into an enemy, obviously we know in hardcore that it's only going to take 2 bullets to kill an enemy. So that's pretty good that it's a 3-round burst rifle. In that respect, this might be actually quite good as well in core mode. Thank you, teammate, for being my saviour there. Have we got a full team? It is a full team. It just feels very quiet, or sounds very quiet. No, teammate, don't kill me. Now you half kill... Oh! Okay. Now we need to get up a little bit more closer to the opposition here if we're going to stand any chance of getting our first headshot. I really don't like the standard sight on this pistol. It's the tiniest little sight that anyone can ever have on a weapon. So I'm going to have to try and see if I can get that the reflex sight unlocked as soon as I possibly can. Oh, I was trying to aim at the head there. I didn't think he would see me, but he did. Anyway, let's keep trying. We should have the Seeker out now, so let's get our Seeker out. Let's see if we can get an easy headshot with this. It does help, guys. The only thing is it does go a little bit mental at times, like that. It has a little kind of a fit, and... What? How could that happen? He shot me through the wall. I mean, I can't tell if he's even had FMJ on, but... What a coincidence if he did, but that was a little bit unfair, that. Actually shooting me through the wall when he's been shocked by my Seeker. That was a little bit cruel, that. Okay, we're going to work ourselves to the bag. I've got a feeling, though, that the actual kills are going to be very easy with this pistol. So when we come on to, like, Bloodthirsties or, you know, anything like that, I think that's going to be reasonably easy. But to get headshots, I think we're going to have, like I said, get some attachments on, see if that helps. But try and get up a little bit closer and personal to the enemy as well, because if not, I think this 3-round burst is going to have a little bit of recoil on it, and it's not going to be so easy to get headshots. Now, was that a headshot? Yes, it was. There we go, guys. We're on the board. Is that another one? And I don't think it was. Okay, but we're on the first little headshot thing there. Oh. I will have a readout to a few more comments very, very shortly, guys. Thank you to everyone watching this morning. We're going to be live for at least a couple of hours, guys. So hopefully you can stick with me for that. Did we get any headshots there? I did try and aim up as much as I possibly could. Don't think we did. I was told, actually, I think a couple of days ago, just before I got onto this pistol, that I'm going to have fun with it. And obviously that was said in a sarcastic way. Oh, he didn't even see me. There we go. There's a nice, easy little headshot. Let's see if we can get our Seeker out again. Oh! Did it... Oh, we still got the Seeker. That's okay. Alright, then we'll get it out. We'll get it out. See if we can find someone. Out the way, teammate. Sorry, dude. I didn't mean to shoot you. I actually got a headshot on the teammate there. Oh, no. What? Okay, so they're setting up little razor wires and barricades everywhere to try and obviously control where we go, which is okay. It's a really good kind of way of controlling the game, really, with that torque character, especially with the razor wires and that. And also, again, if you do want to blast those razor wires up, again, it's going to give you position away. So it's a pretty good piece of equipment that Torque does have there. That was a shame that. I thought I had aimed in at the head level there, but it was just neck level, I think. I do love the power of this weapon. It feels very strong. Oh! Let's go straight through the middle of the map, guys. Let's see if we can get our Seeker out as well. I'm going to wait. Oh, come on. Again, we had a struggle, didn't we, in actually getting headshots with the Seeker, even at kind of aimed up close range. It seems to dislike giving out headshots for some reason. But I must admit, I don't know about you guys, you're going to have to tell me. I actually feel the gameplay is just slightly more better. Only slightly, though. I'm feeling like the connection feels a bit better. But again, it might just be the game that I'm in here. It could all change again. As we know, we do have bad games and good games. Okay, if we can't get a headshot, we'll get a kill. We haven't got a Seeker just yet. Now it's changing again. We'll just reload while we can. I really do like the look of this weapon as well. See if we can get around here. Anyone around? Oh no! I was then going to get a nice Seeker headshot and then the game ended. That's typical. Anyway, we've got a few headshots in that game to start with, guys. Right, I'm going to say hello and good morning to people I haven't said hello and good morning to this morning. Thank you so much for joining us, guys, on this live stream. And did you, Al? How you doing, mate? I hope you are enjoying Black Ops 4 with the double XP we're having at the moment. Thank you so much for joining us. And the Mozu really kills quickly. I tried out. Okay, so the Mozu, yeah, I've heard that is actually a pretty good, because that's the sniper rifle, isn't it? I've heard that is actually pretty good. So I'm glad you're enjoying that. And yeah, like you're saying, it's getting kills quickly. I'm finding actually this RK7 Garrison, it is a 3-round burst rifle. It is pretty powerful. It gets the kills very easy in hardcore. Getting the headshots, we might have to just tame it slightly. But I don't think I can put anything on yet. I don't even think I'm up to the level. We can put the reflex sight on. That'll be easy, because I don't like the stock sight on this one. Now we've got extended mags, and we're going to put on the, if we can, the laser sight. So at least we've got a couple of attachments, and we'll see what they're like. I know they're not probably the best for headshots, but that's all we've got at the moment until we get it through the weapon level. The double XP is lovely at the moment. And Mind Craze, when am I going to do ARs? After the pistols, I've got one more to do after this one. I am also, when I get to level 52, going to get straight on it, and I'm going to do the last submachine gun, if you remember, guys, the Saug 9mm. I've got to get that one done to gold, because I need to get that to diamond. That'll then be the SMGs out of the way. So I'm going to do that once we get to level 52. And if I haven't finished the pistols off, I will finish the pistols off. And what I could potentially do is either start the assault rifles or the sniper rifles after that. So, you know, I do want to start the assault rifles, because I'm not sure actually how many there are. Is there like 4 maybe, or 5 assault rifles, I think, something like that. And Supernova, you are doing good. That's brilliant to hear. And also, hopefully you're meaning that as in you're doing good in your games as well. You're having good gameplay. Okay, and another comment there from Mr. Corso. Just quickly read that. That's when I unlocked with my permanent unlock from the beta, the Saug 9. Okay, you used that, did you, with your unlock? So, I mean, I have used the Saug 9mm in previous Call of Duty titles. I can't remember what it was. It in the oh, for the life of me, I can't remember what. There's a lovely headshot. Can't remember what the Saug was in. It was the World War II, wasn't it? The Saug was in World War II, I believe. And I do remember that you can, like, akimbo that up, I think, can't you? Is it like a... I don't remember much, because I kind of get these weapons to gold, then I kind of move on to the next one. But I do remember it. And it is a pretty wicked weapon, as far as I remember. It's just the name, the Saug. It just rings a bell with me as being, yeah, a really good weapon. I don't tend to go too much into the dynamics of the weapon or anything like that. I don't go into detail with it, but you know, sometimes you do remember a name when you do have fun with it and you're getting good gameplay with it. Oh, that was a bit unfortunate. I actually thought I'd fired way faster than I did there. Okay, let's go up this way. Have we got us? Oh, I actually thought we had profit. Obviously not. I didn't actually think too much about what character I had, but we needed to have profit. I wonder if we can change. Let's see if we can change to profit. Yes, we can. We definitely need profit. We need that Seeker. That's going to help us with a few more headshots. We've got one in this game already, but we need to get our average up with headshots if we're going to stand any chance of kind of getting these headshots out of the way quick and easy and fast. Always like to do the headshots fast. I mean, we are, as we've been going, finding little things to help us, haven't we, with headshots, which is pretty good. The Seeker being one of them. And I always prefer the reflex sights on as well. Some standard weapons, though, the stock weapons, the stock sights on them are pretty good. Don't really need to have a reflex sight on them, but I think for some weapons, they do need that little red dot on them. Oh, there's a... Oh, it was going to be an easy headshot, and then he just completely went the opposite way. I'm going to still come up behind. There you go. Can we get it? Yes, we did get another one, guys. So that's 2 already. We're going to hopefully get the Seeker out in a moment. And as well, I mean, I never really used the kind of laser, but you can see when you're... That was interesting. That was interesting, that, because I got the 3 hits on, I believe, and it didn't actually kill him. He might have had body armor on or something like that. That could have been the reason why it didn't. And again, same thing there. Getting the 3 bullets in, not killing the enemy. That's a bit strange. It might be because of the distance away, though. It might be because of that. That's interesting how my... I'm going to kill him anyway. We've got a bloodthirsty. We're going to need them later on, as you know, guys, when we're finished the headshots, but none are going to register at the moment. It's going mental again. It's trying to find at least one opposition. You're going to find anyone? He's going back that way again. Trouble is on a map like this, sometimes because it's so big that it takes a while to find somebody. When it does, it is, as I said, an effective way to get headshots. Now, I've seen that enemy up there. Is it going to find anyone here? If not, I'm happy getting the kills anyway. We've got the hunt camo unlocked, guys. I'm trying to obviously... What? I wonder what happened there. I'm getting like hit markers. And then I'm getting shot from behind, and there, as far as I know, there wasn't actually anyone behind. But it is good, especially even when trying to get multi-kills. See, that double kill I got there was actually pretty easy to get. The weapon really didn't struggle in getting the shots out when I needed them, and obviously the aiming was pretty decent as well. Sometimes with pistols you can be all over the place. It is such a small little dot sight, but that wasn't actually too bad. I was quite happy. Okay, we've got our secret again. Let's see if we can find anyone this time. There's a sentry gun, guys. It's actually a shame that anyone after the excuse me, anyone after the Helion salvo. It's a shame at the time you can't come into the game when I'm saying there's a sentry gun. It'd be nice if you come in, you know it is there, take it down. That's one added to the 5 that you need. There's a mantis. We've got a teammate's mantis there as well. What? Where? What? I don't understand what happened there. He just come jumping past where I was. How on earth did he do that? I don't even see that happen. You know, I'm actually pretty impressed so far with this 3-round burst pistol. It's better than I thought it was going to be. Okay, I'm just going to keep that red dot just above the brow of that steps. And then for those of you watching and watch my live streams, I always say that, don't I? It is... Oh! How did you see me when you were completely looking the opposite way? I didn't make a sound. I've got ghost on. I've got dead silence. It's interesting how sometimes, and I said this the other day, I'm not convinced at the moment still that dead silence and the ghost are as stealthy as they should be. I mean, normally with a stealthy setup like this, I normally can kind of be like a you know, a ninja and never be seen on the map. It pays to use that kind of stealthy approach with Ghost and Dead Silence on normally when using combat knife or something like that you can sneak up behind it. But in this game I found that I'm still being seen when in fact I shouldn't be seen. Many times that's happened. Anyway, we'll say hello to a few more of you watching. Okay, so Supernova, you're almost on tier 1 of the operation thing. Okay, that's brilliant. You can Kimbo it with the operation mod on it. Okay, so it's the operator mod that you can then have the akimbo. That's cool. So when we do get onto that, I'm going to use that because I do love akimbo. I think it's brilliant. Makes the weapon a lot more powerful, doesn't it? Okay, so we're getting some of that lovely double XP. We're up to level 40 prestige 1 now. We've got the Hunt Camo unlocked, which is the 5 headshots, I believe. But yeah, the gameplay just feels a little bit better, actually. I'm feeling that. I don't know if you guys are as well. Actually, I'm going to put that camo on, being as we've unlocked it. I think every camo that we do now, let's just unlock it. Let's see if we've got any more attachments unlocked. We've got the grip. That could actually be pretty useful. I'm going to take that extended mags off, actually, because we don't really tend to. I'm going to put the grip on, just to see if it helps with the accuracy a little bit. Obviously, when pressing the trigger, it's going to help reduce that recoil. And it has got a little bit of a recoil, especially when going for headshots. We want to tame it, and it needs to be as accurate as possible. So that hopefully will help. But we'll give it a try. That's all we can do. As you know, guys, some of these attachments, they don't always do what they say on the tin. So it's worth experimenting with everything that they have available for us to use. Good morning to everyone watching. See, there's 12 people watching at the moment. So thank you to you guys. And thanks for all your comments coming in. And yeah, anyone got any questions on the update or anything to do with Black Ops 4? I'm sure that if I can't answer your questions, a few of my subscribers will. We'll try our best to help you all out, guys, if there's anything on your mind about Black Ops 4. Okay, now this map, Jungle, as I've said before, guys, I do like this map, but this is one of those maps where you can get caught out very easily. Ooh. What? But you can get caught out very easily in spawn traps on this map. You've got to be so careful, especially when you get in a game where there's team. If they're... Whoa, it's glitching out. Glitch out. Did you see that glitch there, guys? That's probably why I didn't actually get the kill there. I just got hit markers instead. If it's like that, as you know, guys, I'm just going to come out because I don't like glitchy games like that. It's pointless being in them. You can't get no kills. I'm not going to stand in a game, obviously, where I'm just dying loads of times and I can't do anything about it. I think what I'm going to do as well is have to put that stim shot on for health. There's a few times now I've been in a situation where I have been shot. Again, I'm feeling the connection is gone downhill again in this game. The reaction speed feels like I'm like a second behind again. So we're going to have to keep an eye on this. There's a lovely headshot. Now that was lucky there because he just walked out in front of us and he didn't actually see us. So on some occasions it does feel like the ghost and everything else is working fine. But then again, sometimes it just doesn't work. Oh, thank you. There's no teammates around then to help me. Where are they all? That's the thing with this map. I think sometimes, because it is such a big map, it is... Oh, you were then going to get it then. Do you see what I mean about that spawning? That is crazy. I just shot an enemy within a split second. A teammate just spawned right in front of me. And again, you know, you can't wonder why teammates are shooting teammates at the moment. I mean, I had to back off at the last little split second there because I just assumed it was an enemy. And as you know, if you don't get your quick reaction thing on, you know, you're going to die. So, very, very... Here's a mantis, another mantis, guys. As I said, team deathmatch, we do get them. We really do get them. Let's get our Seeker out. There we go. Lovely little headshot. I had to be cautious there and take my time with that one because, as you know, he was shooting and I had a feeling, because I've been in that situation before where when using the Seeker, if they do get their aim on just before... Ooh. Oh, just jumped out. I should have jumped myself, really. Now that mantis is coming at me. We don't want to get in the way of that. That is a beast. And there's no way I'm going to take that mantis down with just this 3-round burst pistol that I've got here. Let's try. Oh, is that a mesh mine? Again, I only saw that last moment. It's really weird how you can't see it, even with engineer on, until the very last moment. You should be able to see it through any walls or rocks as far as I know, but yeah, I didn't actually see it until I actually stepped upon it there. So again, I think players are getting used to knowing where to plant these things so that obviously it overrides what we've got on, which is engineer. It's really weird that there's no one around like at the moment. And when you turn back, they're just behind you and shoot you. Crazy. Now again, we're just getting hit markers on there. We did get the kill in the end for that. The teammate helped us to get... Oh no, doggy coming. I think teammate got in there, so he's off my back. But that was one of those moments where you're just trying to leg it away from the dog, which is quite a fun and exciting moment. But... oh, team, what? Didn't see anything that was going on there. I didn't know who was teammate, who was enemy. I just shot whenever I could and whoever I could. Okay, another lovely headshot. So lovely, actually, if you do get an enemy come round... What? Oh, I got shot by the sniper up there. Okay. I was going to say, if that had been anyone else, I'd have been very surprised at that because... actually, I might wait until that sniper disappears before I get my Seeker out because I've got a feeling I'll chase my Seeker around and I'm going to be spotted outside and be sniped. I'm going to just get a little bit of cover for a moment. We'll just hold it back until that sniper's gone. On this map, it's probably one of the best maps actually to have. What? I don't understand how they can shoot me, but I can't shoot them. I can't even get a hit on, even though I'm aimed in on them. The only thing I can suggest, I mean, is that they had FMJ on, but it's just such a coincidence. Could be. Could be the fact that they've got FMJ on. Okay. Lovely. Alright, let's start concentrating again, guys, because if not, we're going to fall into that little trap of just die all the time again. Why again is it not getting a hit? I think the connection is just glitching out again all of a sudden, and I'm ending up just getting hit markers now. What is that about? Right, let's get this Seeker out. See if we can get another... Now, there's a mesh mine. Now, we've got an enemy shot. Can we still get the headshot? Oh, unfortunately, I thought I'd aimed into the head there, but it may have slightly been a bit lower than I anticipated there. Great, we're going to get this, aren't we? Great. He just happens to be down the corner. Okay, again, I really kind of love that map, but in a way I don't. I've got a 50% kind of balance with that map. In fact, there's just so many opposition that just kind of... Well, we can do the same as well, kind of hide and camp out, but I just find in this map, it is great for that. Anyone kind of looking to hold back, and obviously if people are getting bloodthirsty, this can be a great map for that. But we did get a few headshots. That's the main thing. That's all we're after at the moment. Okay, so I'm just going to look at some more comments. I'm going to say hi to everyone new coming in. And Digital, did you use the Cosmic Device too? That way you can get the Seeker mine 6 to 8 times per match. Yes, the Cosmic Device is pretty good. I don't know if I've actually got that unlocked at the moment. I think I actually have got it on because I normally do have it. Let me just double check that. Actually, do you mean the equipment charge? That's what I've got on at the moment because you actually earn it more throughout the games. You can get it about 5-6 times in a game, yeah. But that's pretty good. I hope that's what you meant there. Diato47 Blaze, thank you so much for joining us, my friend. And welcome to this live stream of Black Ops 4. So you're new, and so what's happening here? Okay, so what we're doing at the moment, for anyone new watching, at the moment we are working the Pistol RK7 Garrison to gold camo. We're working on headshots at the moment in this live stream, so we're going to try and get as many as we can in the 2 hours that I have got on here, and I'm going to have a break, and then I'll be back on later on, as you know, guys, as always. But that is what we're doing at the moment. We're trying to get a setup. We're experimenting with different things. We've only just started it. I mean, we're kind of about half an hour into it now, and we've already up to 8 headshots. We should have had more, really, but again, the gameplay hasn't kind of gone to plan again, and lots of connection issues, especially in that last game we played. Games before that were starting to look pretty decent. I thought the update had kind of done something to the game as it was working better. But yeah, we're trying to work headshots at the moment for anyone interested on the RK7 Garrison pistol. And Digital again, Spartan showing us for each weapons how to get easy headshots and get the camos. Yes, thank you, Digital. That's brilliant that you're saying that. And equipment charge. Yeah, I thought that's what you meant, mate. Yeah, not a problem at all. But yeah, I have actually got that on. And anyone out there, if you are looking to get those bonus headshots, other than what you're normally going to get through your gameplay and your tactics in game, the Seeker from Profit, who we're going to select now, the Seeker, you can get out with the equipment charge, bit of equipment on, about 5-6 times in a game, sometimes more if you're lucky, if you're having good games. But it will make that charge faster, and you will get your Seeker out a lot more times going, and you can get bonus headshots from it when it stuns the enemy. So that's another nice little tactic to get easy headshots. It doesn't always work though, you've got to bear that in mind, but I would say it's about kind of near 80% going to get you a headshot every single time, near enough. But again, it depends on what game you're in, who you're playing against, because sometimes it can go the other way. Now again, we're getting hit markers on there, guys. And again, what was that? What you've got to remember is that this is a 3-round burst rifle. This is a 3-round burst pistol, okay? I'm in hardcore. Now, you just clearly see there live with your own eyes me shooting on target in the body an enemy with 3 bullets, okay? It's a 3-round burst pistol, so the bullets come out, there was 3 of them. We did that twice. There was no way that he possibly could have stim shotted himself in the time that we had shot him previously. So, again, the connection is still a problem. I thought they would have updated at least something to do with that to make it better. But that wasn't fair, because if we're not going to get a kill with 2 shots or 2 trigger pulls on the enemy with 6 bullets pumping into the enemy, then how are we going to kill an enemy? He could have had like body armor on or something like that, but then again, you know, 6 bullets in hardcore, and it's not taking an opposition down. That seems a little bit harsh, a little bit cruel actually, when in fact 2 bullets takes me down. See, we've got our Seeker. Okay, we're going to get our Seeker out now. We're going to see if we can get one of these easy headshots with the Seeker. And for those of you who have not used this little... Oh! As me saying it does work, guys. Trust me, it really does work. But on certain occasions, like I say, you get ones like that where the Seeker doesn't even spot the opposition. And then obviously it just... We've got a trip mine there. Oh, and we're getting shot from the side. Okay, lovely. Okay, so let's see if we can get these headshots. We need more. We've got to get more average in the game. As you know as well, guys, I mean, I normally kind of average anywhere between 8 to 15 headshots a game. But in Black Ops 4, I haven't been nowhere near that due to some headshots not being registered to, you know, as you see there, hit markers all the time, not actually getting the kills. But we had been getting near on maybe 3 to 5 a game, which is okay, but we need to do a lot better. We really do. But again, it's gone very, very quiet. I don't know, again, where the enemy are, what they're doing. It just seems very quiet again. It tends to go like that, the map, doesn't it? Every now and again. Now remember, guys, when you do aim, if you're looking for headshots, try and keep your aim up as much as you possibly can. Again, I'm not even getting a hit marker. That is crazy. Okay, I just went for the kill there, but trying to aim it at the head, not even getting a hit marker was, again, a little bit strange there when I had the aim on. We've got a Seeker. There we go. We've got another Seeker. Let's get it out. This time, do something, Seeker. Go and find me an enemy so I can get another headshot. It's really weird because I think even the Seeker don't know where the enemy are. It's just the spawning has so many issues at the moment. Are you working correctly this morning, Seeker? You just keep it to the side of the map. Well, I don't know what happened there, guys, but as you can see, it isn't actually... Another more hit markers. Okay, I I might have to quit on this game. I'm going to obviously try and see if I can get headshots still, but I might have to quit on this game trying to so much to try and get headshots because it's just not working. Well, there you go. There's one there, but that again, that was an easy one because the opposition was just sitting there crouched. But I need to show you guys how you can actually get them a little bit more easier in confrontation with enemy. And if you're kind of coming up, what you think into enemy zones, just a matter of keeping your aim up, your dot sight just where you anticipate the enemy head is, as always, like I say to you guys. It does help. Try and Mr. Corsa told this, but as he said, you know, we've got to try and pre-aim before we go around corners as well. That has really helped me. And from Jay Blaze, I don't know if Jay Blaze is on this morning. I think he's more of a nighttime viewer. But he's prevented me from reloading after killing too soon, which I really liked that tactic because I have such a habit of reloading straight away after killing an enemy that then another enemy may appear in front of me and I'm just actually missing where I could have actually... What? We actually got the kill there, but with the help of a teammate. Now, an enemy just went through there. Got our Seeker. Let's see if that can help. Are you going to get him? He's gone back through the right. There we go, guys. That's how that works. So, like I said, the Seeker, roughly about 80% of the time, will get you headshots. We're up to the next camo, guys. So we've got that next camo. So that's for 10 headshots. But we desperately need more. We've got to try and average about maybe 5 to 8 at least in this game. Sometimes we can get them. You know, sometimes I can come away from games with maybe 10 headshots, 11 headshots in Black Ops 4. But it's not as often. But there's someone there got 3 headshots. It was a triple kill, but a triple kill with headshots. That's cool. It may be because he's got that vision pulse. As soon as that vision pulse comes out, it's actually an amazing... Again, we got the kill, but why didn't it give us the kill when we were shooting at him and getting clearly the hit markers on? I'm not going to look too much into that and moan about it too much because, as you know, guys, it does happen every now and again where we're just boggled into why we're not getting kills or headshots or whatever it is we're after. But it's just the odd little game here or there where, you know, you just can't seem to work out why you're not getting kills. But anyway, we're just going to say hi to anyone else who has been sending comments. And Mr. Corsa, just at the bottom there, we've got a victory, so that's okay. We'll read the comments out. Didn't someone in your stream say a few days ago, say that you get a lot of hit markers with the RK7? Yeah, they said that I'm going to have fun with it in hit markers, but I think it was Mac Prodigy. Mac Prodigy, because he's done the pistols, he did say that we were going to get quite a few hit markers, but if you notice, guys, right from the start of this stream, the first couple of matches we had, we were flying around the map. We had no hit markers at all. We were getting the headshots. We were getting the kills. It was actually a brilliant pistol. All of a sudden, it's now, in the last couple of games, started to go backward again where we're getting hit markers. So that balance, I really don't know why it does that. I mean, no one can safely say what that's all about. But yeah, I was told it was going to be actually a hit marker. Thank you for reminding me of that, Mr. Corsa. That's brilliant. Okay, I'm actually going to come out of that. We're actually going to have a different game. We're going to switch the play up now. I'm loving all this double XP though. That's pretty cool. Let's have a game of Kill Confirmed just to keep it different. Has anyone else used the RK7 Garrison yet? Pistol? Have they got it to gold? We're going to see if we can get profit again. Always try and make sure if you are after profit for that Seeker, always try and get it quick, but obviously someone has already got it. So again, we're coming into a game that has already started. Instead of that, I'm actually going to be Recon. Recon, if you can't get profit, is another good way, but I mean, they've got Mantises. Look, what did I say the other day, guys, about Kill Confirmed? Kill Confirmed, Mantises, Sentry Guns, the lot. Straight into a game and there's a Mantis. So if anyone is looking, actually the enemy, look, they're just... they're just taking over the game, and it's a shame because I really dislike coming into a game that's already started and you know, they're just shoving you in a game that you damn well know you're never going to win or do anything. The opposition has totally taken this game over, and it's just a matter of just holding back, I suppose, and just surviving. They've got score streaks out the lot. But like I say, if you do find that you come into a game like this, I mean, I wouldn't run in. I wouldn't necessarily recommend that you run in. I'd say just hold it back a bit, hold your line, because you're going to get them in. And again, hit markers. That was a shame, because beforehand, as I said, those 3 bullets that we were pumping out with the burst pistol, they were, get the points, double XP guys, they were actually killing the enemy, if you remember. It felt a lot stronger in the first 2 games I played, but now it's starting to feel like a really weak pistol. Okay, what I'll do, I'm just going to put that there so no one comes around from the left. Sometimes they do. We're going to... actually, there is one. Let's get that tag. Ah! It's pretty good, that sensor dart. Like I said, it will. But then again, when the enemy has got the counter UAV up like they had there, you then obviously can't see any enemy that are around or within the vicinity of that spread of the recon dart there. Okay, see if we can get a bit of cover. I don't like those. I always seem to get them. Even though I've got Ghost on, dead silence, everything to keep me off the UAVs and everything like that, they still manage to see me for some reason. Okay, well, the game was only going to end, you know, very soon because we'd already come into the game that had already started. So, not a problem. We'll get into the next one, guys, and hopefully we can get some headshots in that one. And Mr. Corsi, yeah, it is. It's just finding that right setup, isn't it? Once we've got it. I mean, as you know, we haven't got all the attachments unlocked at the moment, so we're still working to get the weapon level up. I think actually in that game, I do remember we now went up another level, so we've got another attachment unlocked as well. But yeah, in the meantime, we're just going to try and grab as much double XP as we can. Has anyone prestiged up again yet since the double XP come out? Okay, so we've got the actual rapid fire. Now, that might prove to be a bit of a help. Let's actually see now where we're up to. So we've got the grip on. I actually like that. The laser sight. I'm actually going to take that off for a moment. I'm actually going to test out the rapid fire. Okay, we'll see how that goes. I mean, if you remember the other day when I was doing the Spitfire SMG, I know it's a totally different weapon, but we put the rapid fire on that Spitfire, made it more powerful, and again, it was getting kills a lot more easier. Even the operator mod with the wildfire on top of that is absolutely... It was an insane weapon, put it that way, guys. Okay. Now, because we've got that next camo unlocked, let's get that on. And we're 10. We need another 5 for the next camo. Okay, so these are going to come slow at the moment, but it might, again, just be the game... everyone's going to be on here this morning, obviously, because it's the weekend as well. We're going to come up against some pretty... intense gameplay, I think, but we're going to try our best. We're going to try and get these headshots out of the way. Ambient Heat, thank you so much for your comment and for watching this live stream. How are you? I hope you are well as everyone else. Okay, so you're now going to make a coffee, mate. Okay, I don't blame you. I haven't actually got a coffee, mate. I just drank my first one. But yeah, we need it in the mornings, don't we? Just to have that little bit of energy, just to get warmed up with Call of Duty. It makes me laugh, actually, that we need a coffee to play Call of Duty. If not, we haven't got our reactions. Our reaction speed is not the same, is it? Okay, so we're going to go into payload by the look of it. But thanks for your comments coming in, guys. Really appreciate your support for... this morning's live stream of Black Ops 4. And anyone new watching, just to quickly remind you before we go into the game, we are working the RK7 Garrison pistol to gold camo, on the journey to getting it to gold. We're going to select Profit to help with the headshots with this little seeker device. And we're working the headshots at the moment for the RK7 Garrison to try and get those 100 headshots out of the way. But we're going to be on here for about the next... maybe hour and a half, something left like that, and then we're going to break, and then we'll be back on here again later. But we're just going to try in this live stream, in these few hours, just to try and get as many headshots as we possibly can. And we're going to try and get this RK7 Garrison fully camoed up and getting it to gold, as I said. Let's have a little look at this camo. It's actually pretty cool, these camos this year. Even the stock one, or the normal standard camos for headshots, they are pretty decent this year. here. See if we can... Okay. I tried to shift to the side and completely forgot that I was on that very thin kind of... I don't know actually you'd call it. It's kind of like a... I'll take that tag anyway. What? How can he shoot me from there? I'm completely concealed. It really ceases to amaze me, this game, sometimes. It really does. The connection is dreadful. I mean, I've got a great connection. I have great connection speed. Everything runs and pings right in the game, but it just feels like it doesn't matter what you do sometimes in game. We're always second best. It's just weird. I know we've only got a pistol, so that might be something to do with it, but... You've seen already, we're getting a few hit markers on, no kills, but I had been told, as Mr. Corsa reminded me, that this RK7 Garrison has, or is known for being a hit marker pistol. I think it might be because of the range though, why there's so many hit markers. I think if we can get long barrel on this. Was that not a headshot? I heard the ping of a headshot. Whoa, what you... Okay, we can't do nothing about it. We're just going to have to hopefully keep our fingers crossed and not die. Let's try and move ourselves up. I don't know about you guys. I'm actually feeling these maps quite eerie at the moment because... Like eerie as in... kind of scary kind of thing, because all I can hear is the wind howling on this map, and I can only every now and again hear any bullets being fired. It really feels very quiet, quieter than usual. Even though like I think we're full in the map. I'm just going to check. Yeah, it's kind of like a balanced team there, but it really does feel like there's hardly anyone in the game. Now we're hopefully going to come up behind a couple of enemy here. I want to get it right though, so let's see if we can get that aim on. There we go, there's one. So we can come up behind the other one. Hopefully he don't know I'm there. I'm going to be ready with my sight just in case he's round the corner. But I've got a feeling he's probably going to go out here this way. Yeah, he is. Was that not a headshot? That's really interesting. There was another enemy that way, so they must have been spawned. They were walking toward their own spawn there, which again, we've said about the spawning. We do that ourselves. The spawns changes kind of instantly on this game. 1 minute you'll go one way, heading yourself towards where you think the enemy is, and then all of a sudden, the spawn changes kind of like instantly. What? There's two... Again, only one of them blipped on the map there, didn't they? They might have ghost on. Again, there's that possibility. But it's just always a coincidence that you can just guarantee that you're always going to come second best to any kind of gameplay you're going to have. Sometimes it goes right, but the vast amount of time it doesn't. It goes wrong all the time. Well, for me anyway. Not for everyone. I know other people have been experiencing problems and issues, but... Oh, come on. Oh yeah, like one shot and I'm dead, and I'm getting a fire on, and it's like I'm firing at a ghost. The bullets just go straight through them. It doesn't even register. Right, let's get our Seeker out. He's definitely hunting someone down there. Oh, teammate. Got my... I mean, it's okay, so he's probably going to change direction again now, the Seeker. Do you see what I mean about the spawning? 1 minute it's one end, the next minute it's the other. And it makes the Seeker go totally insane. But there's something definitely different about this game that we're playing. I'm going to get this Hellstorm on top of me. Yeah, I knew it every single time. Even though I've got the complete stealthy setup that I could possibly have. There's all other enemy teammates around. No one else gets it apart from me. I'm the only one who always gets that on me. I don't know why that is. That's strange. Now my Seeker has stunned someone there. But I'm probably not going to get the... Again, just getting hit markers. Okay, let's get ourselves up. Let's get straight back into this. We actually managed to get the kill on that. So that's just how weird it is, isn't it? They actually give you a kill that you damn well know you should have got in the first place, but they're kind of like saying to you, okay, we know you got the hit there, but we'll let the game play on and we'll give you the points for it later on. Now again, that was a headshot. There we go. I had to do that twice then at that range. What? He didn't even have his aim up. The connection was not working right there. It was crazy. He didn't even have his gun up. It's just one of those games again, isn't it, guys? It really is. Anyway, I'm not going to get too frustrated about it because if not, I'll just end up moaning all day again about it. But let's just have a look at a few comments that are coming in while we can. And thank you, Ambient Heat. That's brilliant. Thank you for subbing the channel. That's amazing. Thank you so much for your support. Hopefully you can join us for live streams. I'm just going to let everyone know that who are new watching, that I do live streams every single day on Black Ops 4. I'm trying to... Well, I am actually on this journey as everyone else is on the journey to getting the Dark Matter camo, as always. We're obviously on the journey to getting gold first with all the weapons, and then we're going to get them all to diamond. So anyone can join me any time of the day. I do normally have set times that I am live streaming, so just to let you know the times I'm normally on. Today I'm not going to be on as long as I normally am. Obviously it is the weekend, I've got other things to do, but most of the week, starting from Monday, again, I'll be back to normal with the time, so we'll be streaming from about 9:30 in the morning UK time up until maybe lunchtime, and then again, well, I'll have a break, and then we're back on again in the afternoon for a couple of hours, and then I'll do the evening stream. So literally, there's only like a couple of hours break in between each live stream, but I'll be literally live streaming all day, guys, as you know. So anyone can join me for those live streams at any time. I'd really appreciate all the support. And again, the great thing going live, guys, why I'm doing it this year as well, is so that we can communicate with each other. All my subscribers can communicate with me, and I can help you guys, and you can help me. And it's lovely to get all this feedback, all this support from you guys as well, because everyone is unique. Everyone has a different style of gameplay. Whoa, you stopped me from getting your headshot then, dude. Okay, let's get our Seeker out. But yeah, we can all help each other. There's another headshot. Again, when they start to come thick and fast, don't they, the headshots? But we'll do have that little pause every now and again of, okay, we're having a bit of rubbish gameplay, but then it all changes again, and then we're back to kind of racking up all the headshots. Let's get this tag while we've got a chance. I'm not going to go back. I'm going to try and sneak around the other way. Now, there's a sensor dart there. It's probably why he's waiting back there, because he's looking at any of us who are coming in there. The sensor dart has gone. There's someone leaving the game here. I've actually got a fear. It's a shame I didn't have my Seeker now, because I would have put it out and it would have found him. Let's move up a little bit more. Where are you, dude? Aha! Okay. Now that was interesting, because that was not the character who I saw in there first, and he knew that I was there. Now, how did he know I was there? I've got dead silence on. I've got ghost on, so even if they did have a UAV, I had kept moving to not be spotted, and yet they still knew I was there. Again, that's another proven moment there, guys, that I'm not convinced that dead silence and ghost actually are a great thing to have for being stealthy, because you should not be able to be seen there. And that was a totally different player who's seen me originally. That's a lovely headshot. Just a shame I didn't prevent. There's the Panther camo, guys. So that means now we've got... Can we get another one? Yes, we've just got another one on there, guys. And there's another... Have we got a Seeker? Yes, we have. Let's get that out. There's another one. So the headshots are now rolling, guys. But that is sometimes how easy they can come. You know, 3 on the bounce there. 3 headshots on the bounce, guys. That's the way we like it. We've got another headshot camo unlocked as well. But isn't it amazing how the game just changes? 1 minute we're doing rubbish, getting hit markers. Next minute, boom, 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 in there with headshots. And what is all that about? Anyway, Digital, thank you so much for watching. I think you're now off now. If you're still there, thank you so much for watching, mate. I really appreciate your support. Hopefully see you another time. And Expert Ninja, thank you so much for joining the stream again, mate. And welcome back. And yes, I did get the Strife Gold, my friends. We're working the next pistol in line now, so we actually got the Strife to Gold last night. Bit of intense, bloodthirsty work going on there. It was actually crazy. I actually ended up getting the bloodthirsty, the last one, with intense gameplay. And anyone wishing to watch it, you can always watch it back, that live stream the last one had. And getting the Strife to Gold proved to be a little bit hard work in the end when going for bloodthirsty. So we got there in the end with a bit of intense gameplay, as I said. And yeah, we just had to get beast mode on. And the last few kills I got for that were absolutely, wow. Like, I don't even know how I got them myself, to be honest. But we had to engage beast mode. We had to be aggressive just to get that last bloodthirsty, and we got it. So that is now at gold, mate. We're now working, as I said, the RK7 Garrison to gold. How many headshots did we get in that game? Let's just have a little look. And we actually ended up getting 7 on there, so that's a little bit more on par with, you know, where we need to be at this stage in Black Ops 4. But I still need a few more. I'm not happy with that average. This isn't the best map that I prefer personally. I don't know, a lot of you out there would probably enjoy this map, but I actually don't like this map too much, especially when trying to work the pistols. I mean, it is one of those maps where there are going to be a lot of players who are going to be standoffish, because there's plenty of places and areas on the map where you can actually camp back, put a little tent up and actually be cautious on it, which I don't blame them. But it just makes it difficult as a player trying to get camos, because if you're up against a team who are just in it for the kills and not doing camos, then you know you're going to mess up, I think, every single time. It's going to make it difficult, put it that way. There's so many places and areas on this map where you can just hide up, so it's difficult to, as a player, kind of on the move, trying to get from one end of the map to the other, like I do like to play. It makes that difficult, so we might have to change our tactics in this and be a little bit campish and you know, put our tamp up and hold back, but we'll see how it goes. Straight in there with a double kill. I don't know if we got a headshot in there. But that's a lovely little place to come to straight off there, guys. Unfortunately, we can't get the... Oh! How could you have come there that quick? Whoa, and again, how come you are coming behind me? What is that? I did say that, didn't I, guys? It is one of those maps where the spawn on this game is just crazy, as well as, you know, players kind of hiding about and camping about. We've got our Seeker. Let's get it out. He's gone that way for some reason. Now, again, just getting hit markers there, unfortunately. So, in that kind of battle where we're getting hit markers, there's nothing we can do. I mean, I suppose we could jump about, go a little bit loopy, that would probably help, but you would expect, when you've got those shots on, if you're getting hit markers, it's going to kill the enemy. Sometimes it doesn't, as we've seen, and it is just annoying. Now, that player was down here, wasn't he? He's probably moved on, though, by now, but let's have a little look in here. Sometimes they do come in here to... Is that one down there? Yes, it is. Let's see if we can come up behind him, if we can get there. Yes, there we go, guys. There's another headshot. It is so much more easier as well in getting the headshot with the little red dot sight on. As you saw, I did struggle with getting the headshots with the stock sight on, but now putting that red dot on, it just makes it a little bit more comfortable in aiming at the head. Okay, let's work our way around this way. Let's follow the teammates round. I'm going to get my Seeker out again. You can see how many times it does come out in games, guys. And again, if we have a lucky game where, you know, we are... Don't kill him, teammate. No! What are you doing? Oh, I'm actually getting shot by an enemy. Again, sometimes the Seeker, like that, in a situation, can be very easy to get a headshot, or it can be one of the most hardest things to get, because teammates go after obviously the stunned enemy. They don't leave it for you, knowing it should be your kill, which is fair enough. But again, like I said, this isn't, I think, the best map that I prefer. You have to change, I think, tactics completely on this, because the enemy could be literally everywhere or anywhere. It's good at actually getting long shots, isn't it? Long shots seem very comfortable with this. Again, even though they've got a UAV up, I shouldn't be spotted on the map as long as I keep moving. Okay, that wasn't because of I was still, but again, I just went the wrong way. And again, enemy have got the Mantis. Well, how? That's instant. Okay. Tony Lamberts, thank you so much for your comment. And Expert Ninja, I'm just going up the top there, mate, of the comments. And you're saying there's no game volume. Is everyone else experienced the game volume? Or is the game volume for everyone else okay? As far as I know, it is up to the level where it should be. But if anyone else is experiencing any game volume problems, just let me know and I'll try and sort it out if I can. Now, the Mantis is coming right now. I don't want to be in the way of that. I'm going to drop down here. And we're going to head off this way. Let's see if we can now get our Seeker out. Hopefully get... It's crazy. The spawn just changes. Boom, like that. It's so unpredictable, the spawning. Again, we've got a... The Seeker has actually shocked someone, but we're no way going to be able to get there to get the headshot. Can we get the headshot? Oh, it's not even getting a hit marker. Now there was... That's 2 Mantises in this game, guys. One for the teammates, one for the enemy. So again, it's really weird because those struggling with the launcher, getting them to gold camo. Right, let me see if I can... So I'm just going to have a quick look at your comments, guys, and just see if there is a problem with the sound. Okay, so Tony Lambert's comment, playing kill confirmed for the headshots. And any tips for the pistols? Yeah, well, I mean, any game mode is really good for pistols, my friend. As you know, they can be quite like a second best weapon compared to other weapons that you're going to come up against in confrontation. But yeah, I love playing maybe kill confirmed team deathmatch. Domination, what I would normally say is a pretty good game mode, but Domination at the moment on Black Ops 4 is proven to be a lot harder at the moment because there's a lot of teams playing it and they're just crazy, insane teams that are playing it. So let's just have a look. So Tony Labbs, you've got no volume as well. Okay, let me see if I can sort this out. As far as I know, it is all okay. I've tried to adjust something there, but I've left it literally on how it normally is. I do apologise if there is no game volume, guys. But I can't see why there would not be no game volume when it seems okay my end. Okay, nothing but hit markers. Okay, we plod on. Oh, that was a lovely kill, wasn't it? Okay, Mr. Corsi, you've got no game volume as well. Okay, it does that every now and again. It's really, really weird. I don't know why it does it. Okay, let me try and sort this out, guys. Let me just have a quick look. I'm going to come out if there's no game volume, and we'll sort this out. It's not fair you guys watching this and there's no game volume, especially when I don't talk. Right, okay, what I'm going to do is come out of this. I'll just be a couple of seconds, guys. I'm going to show you if I can sort it out. I'm going to prove to you as well there is game volume on here, so I don't know if it's not working. It may be the fact that... there you go, guys. The desktop audio look, is working. You can see it there. I've actually got it up near maximum. That's the desktop audio coming through my OBS system. So it is definitely on. There is desktop sound. So while you're not getting sound, guys, I do apologise, but I don't know. Everything's set up. Everything's working fine. All I can do is apologise for the time being. Okay, guys. Okay, well, I'm going to carry on anyway. We're going to carry on with this because it has I mean, Mr. Course is saying that is better now. Okay, that's better. Okay, brilliant. Excellent. Okay, we're happy, are we, guys, at the moment? All right, that's brilliant. Thank you so much, guys. Okay, so let's get back into some gameplay. Let's have a go on Domination, and let's have a little swap and change up about. We're kind of lacking at the moment on these headshots. We need to get more coming consistently better through the gameplay. We are in desperate need of our Seeker device from Profit to work a little bit better than what it has been working so far. Normally it is a kind of an 80% good device to use for getting those bonus headshots, as I said before. They normally do work very well. But the last few games we have been coming into that hasn't been working so well, as teammates have been shooting my enemy, and obviously enemy have been coming up behind me and shooting me before I've had a chance to get that headshot. The good thing is that the Prophet character is not one of the favoured specialist characters, which is good, because then, you know, that's actually quite a surprise, because I thought a lot more people would have been using Prophet because of that Seeker to get headshots. But there you go. It's helped me. It normally helps me get at least another 5-6 headshots in a game. Sometimes I can come into a game and every time I use the Seeker, as you guys have been watching me sometimes, I'll get a Seeker headshot every single time. And it's classed as a sitting duck. But then you come into some games, as I said, and then, you know, you can't even get a kill, let alone a Seeker kill or a Seeker headshot. No, I'm going to help you get B. Are you going to get B with me, teammate? Yeah, you're on the... I don't know if they're coming up above or top. Yeah, it's just crazy, isn't it? It's like you can just guarantee that wherever you are, they're going to spot you straight away. I mean, I could have been anywhere on there. I mean, that was a short game anyway. It wasn't too long. The game had already nearly ended. Didn't even get a chance to get a Seeker out there. Not too many times, anyway. Okay, I'm pleased that the sound is back, guys. I really am. That's perfect. And Tony Lamberts, you finished the rocket launcher yesterday, and the last Mantis took 9 rockets. I'm not kidding. 9 rockets. That was obviously an enemy Mantis. What do you think, though, that the 9 explosive projectiles that you used on that Mantis, do you think that they would direct hits all the time, or were you blowing up the ground? Because I found when going for Mantis that a lot of my projectiles were hitting the ground. Even though I had it aimed in and locked on, it was still blasting like a spread around the actual Mantis, not actually direct hitting it. It was only about maybe 4 or 5 actual direct hits I had on the Mantis, but the rest of them were spread shots, like on the ground. But that is crazy. But congratulations for getting your rocket launcher to gold camo. It's brilliant, isn't it, when you achieve that? It seems like one of the most rewarding gold camos that anyone can have at the moment in Black Ops 4. But well done, mate. Really pleased that you've got that, and thanks for letting us know. And Mr. Corsa, yeah, oh my god, wow, that's a lot. That is actually a lot, isn't it? 9 rockets. I think when I took a Mantis down in one of my live streams, I think I had taken 5 projectiles, but then again I think my teammates were shooting it as well. But 9, wow, that is a lot. I think it's different for everybody, isn't it? It's really weird. Okay, so we've been streaming now for just over an hour, and again we'll go for at least another 40 odd minutes, guys, and then I'm going to break for have something to eat. And then I'm going to have a little break this afternoon. I'm not going to be doing my afternoon stream, unfortunately. I'm going to have a little bit of a break from it. And then I'll get back later on this evening, guys. Probably about maybe 9 o'clock time, the usual time. 9:30, something like that, if you can join me. And that'll be UK time. Where, again, we're going to be trying to get this pistol to 100 headshots. I'm just going to hold back. I'm going to let the enemy go in here just to see if they can... Whoa! Okay, the teammates have got B. That's great.
We're winning this.
Oh, and then I get shot from behind. And then I get killed in my spawn. It's literally, isn't it, just keeping you, even from the spawn, you just got to keep your aim up. But there's so many places. There's probably the reason why, because there's a sensor dart there. There's recon around here somewhere. Right, let's use the Seeker to start with. Let's try and get this out and at least try and get a headshot. Where you going, dude? It really doesn't like this map. I think there are some maps that they... Wow. There we go. There's our first headshot. And a second one, guys. So 2 headshots on the bounce. Let's see if we can get a third. Oh, was that a headshot? Oh, why was that not a headshot? I could have probably taken my time, actually, with that one. Okay, I had to be quick there. I didn't anticipate, obviously, getting my aim up there, but to the head level. But if you can't get a headshot, just go for the kill, guys. Otherwise, they're going to kill you. It's nice when we get the headshot registered, but... Oh, what are you doing coming up behind me like that? It's really weird that for them to get into that position up behind you, they must have come through plenty of teammates to get there, but you never hear them or never see them or never have any idea that they're coming up behind you. They just appear from behind. I'd say it's like it for everyone. I've been told, because we went on this conversation the other day about, you know, we're all getting annoyed by enemy just coming up behind us like that. And I think the game is kind of rigged to do that. I don't know if rigged's the right word, but it just feels like that is part of the game of Black Ops 4 this year. Of, you know, spawning players on top of each other, so it just makes a bit more of a frustrating gameplay, I suppose, but or more intense gameplay, isn't it? That's what I mean. As you know, guys, I mean, in some live streams, I mean, that was a lovely headshot hip fire there, but in some live streams, you know, it's I've kind of... Oh, can we get another one here? Oh, why did that not go? A lovely headshot before with a hip fire. I'm going to hit fire in this one and then nothing. Didn't even get a hit marker. I was fortunate to get that kill again and then getting killed in my spawning area again. Okay, again, this is one of the worst maps for spawn trappers, so I just want to give it a few moments before I spawn in a game. Hopefully we'll spawn somewhere else. But alright, our teammates there are taking C. Okay, so we're spawning over, and that's good. I didn't want to get caught in the spawn trap there. That would have been cruel. Because I have been caught in a spawn trap on this map before, and it's literally insane. You cannot do anything. Again, I don't know there whether the opposition there just anticipated someone being there, but again, he couldn't have known I was there because I've got Ghost on, even though they had a UAV up. They shouldn't have known that I was there. They can't hear me. My big black boots aren't stomping around the map as usual. Whoa, teammate, just had to back off there slightly before I got you there, dude. Okay, so we've got a few extra kills here, and there are no headshots on that one, but we have got a few headshots already. They're starting to come. We need to get that Seeker out a bit more as well. So I love that. When you watch some kill cams back, it's just they just run through, no problems at all. Just get the aim up, fire, boom, boom, kill, kill, kill. Some players can just do that. It's really crazy. But I'm not sure what team he was on there, but I'm actually top of the leaderboard there, guys. I think that's all the headshots I've been getting. Probably giving me all the extra points. Let's get our Seeker out. Hopefully teammates will help me here before I get a chance to do that Seeker headshot. Okay, let's get ourselves out of here. Let's follow that Seeker around. I think he's found someone. Oh, he's hunting it. No, teammate, get out. See, this is the thing that will now put it off, because the teammate's going to get any kind of kill if it does see someone. But I'm going to work this Seeker because I need to get these headshots. Well, there's a headshot anyway, without the Seeker doing it. And there's another headshot. They're coming now, guys, thick and fast. We've got the Hellstorm. Now, that's the way that I like to get these headshots. Okay, I'm just going to slightly turn that down because I can hear that echo in there, the sound now, because I turn my computer. Let's get our Hellstorm out. Let's use it while we can. Don't want to be blowing myself up. We've got our care package. Let's actually get this out. Now the teammates are spawning this end. Let's get it out. We've got a UAV as well. Know that it will be coming down here very shortly, the opposition, so we need to try and defend our care package. We probably haven't put it in the most convenient place there, but oh, but where on earth did that enemy now come from? It just appeared there, even though I've got teammates with me. That end, he's just appeared and just stolen my care package. That is crazy. Okay, respect for the player doing that. He's obviously a lot more stealthier than I am. And I've got Ghost and Dead Silence on and all that, and I didn't even know he was there. Okay, now we're getting vision pulsed here, so we've got to actually be pretty aware that we could be spotted at any moment. Let's just take our zone back again. Not certain where the enemy come from. They're going to know where I am because I'm being vision pulsed. Okay, there we go. We got that. Actually, it was a teammate who got my package in the end, so I'm not too fussed about that. I'd rather a teammate have my care package than an opposition player. Right, let's get our Seeker out again. Oh, is that a lovely headshot? It wasn't actually. It wasn't a headshot. I thought it would have been. Now my Seeker has zoomed off down the end there. So let's follow him round. Hopefully we can get there before... He's actually found someone. I can hear him. He's gone up the stairs. He might come back down. Oh, he's actually up there. I don't know if I'm going to get there because I think a teammate has got there instead. Yeah, a teammate killed him, unfortunately. But that is what happens sometimes. A lot better gameplay at the end there, but that is what happens sometimes with that Seeker. We've got to be on it straight away. But I'm happy with the headshots we got in that game. It's getting so. I got the final kill as well there, guys. It's actually nice to get a kill cam with the pistols. Yeah, we like that sitting Doug headshot. Okay. Let me just keep up with the comments, guys. I'm just going to read a few that I haven't. I still can keep up with them, obviously. Thank you to everyone watching this morning. I really appreciate your time. And just Tony Lambert's there, obviously replying to Mr. Corsa. It was ridiculous, but I didn't have any attachment code on the launcher. Okay, so you didn't actually... Oh, that's probably why then, yeah. So, for anyone out there, if you are going to get the rocket launcher destroying the Mantis without any attachments on, Tony Lamberts has confirmed there that it takes 9 explosive projectiles. So we've got 5 headshots in that one. Again, it's okay. I'd rather 5 than none at all. Let's just have a quick look where we're up to with the cameras, because I think we need to apply the next 2. Actually, we've missed 2 camos out there, so we're up to 23 now. We're 7 away from 30, so we're getting a little bit of a stonk on now. Okay. Yeah, and again, I agree with Mr. Corsa there. Well done for getting that Mantis destroyed with 9 rockets with no attachments on. That is amazing. And there's a comment at the bottom there. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I would have thought your name is... It's a hard one, actually, because you've got X's in there. I can't pronounce it. I can't actually read your username. I do apologise, but hello to you anyway. It's the BXIXIE. You'll have to write it down how anyone would pronounce your username. I do apologise, because then I can obviously give you then a shout out and say, you know, a hello to you for watching the stream, as I've said already. But yeah, let me know what your username is, and I'll be happy to say your name. When I first looked at it, I mean, I know it's probably wrong, but it looks like Bixie. But I know it's not. But thank you for watching this live stream anyways. It's really, really kind of you to do that. Now, I'm going to try and get my way around this side of the... There we go. That's what I was hoping for. Not hoping for that, though. I knew I was coming into the enemy spawn there. But then again, sometimes it's only 50% that maybe an enemy would be coming up behind the enemy I shot, because, as you know, the spawn on this game... What? I didn't even know an enemy was taking that point B. It didn't say. It was like that, as our teammates were taking it, wasn't it? I don't know if you saw that yourself. That's why I didn't anticipate an enemy being there. Was that not a headshot? Because all that was in view was his head, wasn't it? And it didn't come up with a headshot. Do you see what I mean about maybe getting a headshot and it doesn't register? That was, again, a proven moment there of not every headshot is registered, which is a shame. What? How could that possibly... Again, I think we're experiencing connection issues again in this game. We've had a kind of a reasonable game last game, so now it's time to have a bad game again, isn't it? Yeah, nothing but hit markers. Right, I think it's about time... Actually, I did get the kill for that. I did get a kill. It was about time, because it's just so unfair. Let's get... actually, can we get the profit? Why are we not profit? I need to be profit. I think it's because I'm too busy reading, obviously, your comments that I forgot what character I'd selected there. Okay, so we're gonna have at least another half an hour, guys, gameplay, and then we're gonna end it for the morning. We're gonna have a bite to eat, and then I'll be back on again this evening, guys. I might have a little bit longer this evening because I want to get ahead of all this double XP and all that. So, again, nothing but hit markers. What? Okay, it's not going to plan, guys, this game. There is definitely something not right with... I don't know if it's connection or what. Who knows? But it is not going to plan. We're still going to try and get at least a couple of headshots out of this game, though, if we can. Again, we're getting the kill, but why is it not killing the enemy when we're quite clearly shooting them first and getting hit markers? Strange. So strange. Hit markers are a thing of this game, I think, at the moment. Okay, we need to try and change this because this is not right. I'm certain we can kill an enemy without getting hit markers and actually get a kill. But again, it will... Oh, what? It's one of those games, isn't it, guys? It really seems like one of those games where it just doesn't respond to anything that I'm trying to do. But we all have those games. We've already all agreed and said, and no matter what you do, it just doesn't... Come on, it's like instant death. What's going on? Right, I'm determined to get a kill out of this. Let's get our Seeker out. Right, that's you sorted. That'll say that. Let's try and at least get a couple of kills so we can hold the enemy back. And then, like I say, we can then get up into the enemy spawn a bit more and then get some headshots going. I mean, why was that not a headshot? Lovely, isn't it? Absolutely lovely, this game. Now again, that doesn't bother me, the UAVs, because we have Ghost on, if we keep moving. But I'll guarantee you we'll get spotted in a moment when we could have been stealthy, and again it's going to prove that... Again, why was that not on as someone cambered back there? It was a headshot, but why did it take me, again, 2 trigger pulls on the head to eventually get the headshot? That should not be the case. There's 3 burst bullets coming out of this pistol, every trigger pull. But it should not take 6 bullets to get a headshot in hardcore. So annoying. So annoying. Okay, well, half time. We've got a couple of headshots already, so we need to get that Seeker out a bit more in the second half. And yeah, Mr. Corsa, just reading your comment there at the bottom, it's like, yeah, it's like 5 steps forward and then a couple of steps back, isn't it? Yeah, definitely. And Supernova, got any tips on the Strife? Now, the Strife, I think one of the good setups, I don't know if I've actually got the setup that I had, but I'm just going to take this point, mate, and then I'm just going to have a look at the... just to see if I've actually got that class setup. Actually, I haven't, because I think the last challenge I've done was without any attachments on. What? How did you get there? I haven't even taken point C yet. Wow, that's crazy. Where are my teammates gone? Right, no. If we can't get headshots because there's too many on there, just try and get as many kills as we possibly can, guys, with that. And again, it will build the weapon level up. Let's get our Seeker out. There are a few enemy this side, so hopefully it will zoom that way. Now, there is one more headshot, guys. It's a shame I didn't get 2, but again, I think we just lost out there with a little bit of connection. There's another one, so that made up for the one we should have got. But then there's another one coming up that way. It feels like I'm just coming into where the enemy are coming all the time, doesn't it? I'm the only one actually running into them all. I'm actually going to sit here a moment and I think I'll just get a little bit further down maybe, because I think they're using this way to get round the back of us. So I've got to be careful I don't fall off the map here. It's sliding me down. What I'm going to do is just put it just above that barrel there. But then again, they could come from behind me, so I've got to be careful because, as you know, guys, the spawn can change instantly. Even in Domination, they can spawn the end that you... of the objective that you've taken, so you've got to be careful. Now, there are a few enemies in there, but I can't get in there because of that barricade. Again, like I said to you, they can spawn their end, guys. They can actually start coming from the end that you've taken, which is insane. It really is. Right, now we're being vision pulse. What I'm going to do, I'm actually going to put my... Oh, we just missed that one there. There's another one. Come on. Yes, we did manage to get it, even though we'd got out of our Seeker. Oh, the trouble is we're being vision pulse there, so it's going to make it difficult. But the headshots have started to roll in again, guys. Even though, you know, I'm still saying that this isn't one of the best games I've ever had because of connection. There we go again. Hit markers. But we're getting a bit, like I said, more flow on with the headshots that are coming in, so that's good. Oh! Makes me wonder what everyone else is doing. Like, they're all in our spawning area. What is going on? We've completely took C and B, obviously. So what are they all doing? Like... I was hoping to get a nice headshot there just by jumping onto that console. But then, although I got the kill, I just got killed by one of his teammates from coming in that doorway there. Yes, there's another headshot, guys. Can we get another one? Oh, what was that? Not a headshot. Oh, mesh mine. Didn't even see it. What I'm going to do is get my other Seeker out there. He's found someone. Don't get him. He's mine. No! See, that's another thing. You've got to watch your teammates there because they will get any kind of kill on an enemy that has been stunned by your Seeker. It's a bit of a shame that that happens, but hey, that's part of the game, I suppose. You just got to get in a little bit more quicker. But as you've seen, it does work a treat, and you can get quite a few bonus headshots from it, other than what you'd normally get with just the aiming and other tactics that you're using in gameplay. Now, we shouldn't be sick, but then there's a mine. I'm going to try and scoop around this way because then I can get a nice, hopefully, headshot like that. There we go. Now, can we get another one here? Yes, there's another one. Just before we died there, guys. So, again, the headshots are now starting to rack up, as I said. The enemy are taking control of the game now. We need to get these points back. There's me interested in just... Is that another one? Unfortunately, that wasn't a headshot. Don't know why. Let's get our Seeker out just in case they come from this way. Oh, and then they come the complete opposite way. That's not a problem. Because we are getting used to that happening by now. My Seeker has got some. Let's see if we can get him. Yes, we got that headshot, guys. That's well deserved, I think, of some of the headshots that we should have got at points in the game from earlier on, or maybe the games before. Okay, so we actually built quite a few up there. We actually got quite a few headshots. Yeah, got any tips on the Strife? Let's get back to this with Supernova's comment there. The Strife is a very, very good pistol. When I first started to use it, as you know, because I think you were watching the first live stream we had on the Strife, it felt very damaging. It felt very powerful, even as a stock weapon with no attachments on. I think you just got to try, if you can, to put the reflex sight on. That definitely helps me because I didn't like the stock sight on the thing. So that can help straight away, especially when going for headshots. We're up to level 42, so we're getting up through the levels now. Another calling card unlocked, a rapid fire one there. That's pretty cool. And we've got the agitated camo unlocked as well. Actually, let's just check how many headshots we got in that one. We actually got 9, so that's a bit more like it, guys. 9 headshots in that one. What I'm going to do, I'm not going to play that map again, as it is a little bit, well, it is okay, the map. It's not one of my favourite maps, put it that way. Okay, we're up to 32, over 30 now. We're up to 32, on our way to 40. Let me just see if I can help with the Strife. I think that's the Strife one there, yeah. Let me just see the optics. We haven't got a lot because I actually prestiged it, if you remember. But I think what helps me, just looking at these, I think I had definitely the long barrel on. We had the quick draw. That is needed. Just them two alone actually really did help me, I think, if you remember rightly. Tips when using it, the usual tips in tactics that, you know, keep your aim up, pre-aim if you can, round corners. You know, just make sure that you are pressing that trigger as much as you can because you will get hit markers in the game. And I proved that yesterday when using it, didn't I? Sometimes as well, don't think just because you're going to pump a couple of bullets into them, because remember, it is a semi-auto pistol, that one, that it's going to kill the enemy. You've got to keep pressing it. That's one thing I had to learn. Keep pressing the trigger until you've actually taken down that enemy. If you put a couple of hits in and you back off thinking you've killed him, that can be a mistake. So that's a nice little tip there. But keep going, my friend. I'm sure that you'll find your own way and your own comfortable way of using that pistol. But it is a good pistol, I must admit. I think it's like this RK7 Garrison. I think, you know, at the moment, I am thinking that I do like this, and I prefer this better than the Strife because it is a 3-burst round rifle pistol. But then again, as you've seen, even putting 6 bullets into an enemy can sometimes not kill them. So it is a kind of a hit marker weapon, as we've been told before. Let's have a game of Hardcore Domination. But I just want to say hi to Daniel Kinsella. Hello, mate. Thank you for joining us again in this live stream. Thanks, Mr. Corsa. Yeah, we're getting through the headshots. We'll have another 20 minutes of gameplay, so hopefully we'll grab another 2 more games in this. We're going to try and get as many headshots as we can in this live stream. We're going to be on here for another 20 minutes, guys, and then we're going to end it for this afternoon's live, for this morning's live stream, and then we'll be back on again this evening with carrying on with the RK7 Garrison pistol. We're going to try and get it to gold tonight. I'm certain we can, and we're going to enjoy plenty of double XP as well along the way. We're going to select Profit. Again, that helps with anyone who's using pistols with getting headshots, or any weapon really. I think I used him several times, I think, for the SMGs that I was getting to gold as well. And it does help, as I said, get those bonus headshots. Okay, so let's have a couple of more games. We'll play this one and another one, and then we'll have a break. But thank you to everyone watching this morning. I really do appreciate everyone's support. I hope you're all enjoying the live streaming of Black Ops 4. Maybe we're all enjoying the gameplay a lot better than the actual update. I mean, the double XP for Xbox One X users is great. You know, any double XP is brilliant. But the actual updates, if you remember last night, that the PS4 had, guys, including the black market, I think the only things I really did like about that was the 4 signature weapons. They have the reactive camo on them, and there's one of the signature weapons, if you remember, that I showed you live, that did have a Mastercraft camo on it, which was a unicorn, and that sounds really cool. I know I said that last night, and I'm really intrigued into what that is. I mean, the trouble is, I don't want to play PS4 to get it unlocked or show you guys with it, because I just cannot play on the PS4. I used to be able to play on there when I had no other choice. I didn't have Xbox, but I do prefer the gameplay and the smoothness better on Xbox One. So the only reason I've got PS4, guys, is to show you all the updates, what are coming out, everything new in updates that Black Ops 4 is going to have. But the actual gameplay, the majority of it is all hopefully going to be played on the Xbox One X. But it's just the way that I prefer to play it. As I said, PS4 just finds it so much more difficult using that controller. The controller for me is just not to my comfortability. Okay, now we need to concentrate. We just got killed by a teammate there. There is a sensor dart over there. We're going to see if we can take that down, actually. I don't think we can. It's on the other side. He's put it in a little convenient place there. Right, we've got that. So now he can't see where we are. Ooh. Okay, we're going to get our Seeker out. Oh, that's just crazy. It just only got to appear for a few seconds and bang, you're dead. Okay, we've got a Seeker going, shocking someone here. Can we get there? Yes, so we managed to just get that headshot before we got killed from behind again. Again, at the moment, you know, when we're after the headshots, we're not too fussed in getting too many kills or whatever, or, you know, we're going to try our best to keep the kill rate up, but we're not too fussed. All we're after is the headshots. So when we do get a chance to get those headshots, we've got to get in quick, get them before a teammate shoots our enemy, before we get there. And we've got to try and be as accurate as the aim as we possibly can with it, so that we don't miss our opportunity. But yeah, it does kind of work. Oh, why again are they coming in our spawn? I don't even know how they get there. Oh, thanks, teammate. That's lovely of you. So again, this is another reason why I have second thoughts all the time on playing. Okay, yeah, you obviously want to get kicked out. Okay, that's fair enough. There we go. Enjoy the rest of your day, whoever that was. What a waste. And again, that's probably one of the reasons why the enemy are just controlling the game and they're being so damaging on us, because we just got teammates who just aren't playing the game at all. They're just in it to get us killed and themselves. They don't care if they get kicked out, which is, I don't understand that. Yeah, I'm not actually, can't do anything in this game at the moment. We're just getting. Okay, well, I'm happy. There's another headshot, but then we're getting killed again. We're getting spawn trapped, guys. I've got a feeling that's probably what the teammates know. And that's why they're just killing each other, because they just can't do nothing themselves either. We're out of it, so it wasn't a spawn trap, but just for a few seconds there, we did get caught in that trap. But remember, all I'm after at the moment is those headshots. If we can get a few in this game, even though how bad it is, I'll be happy. There we go, there's another one. Okay, so at the minute, let's just have a look at the score. Okay, we're now coming up nearly to half time. It doesn't look like teammates can be bothered within this game, but I don't blame them if they're having the same experience as what I'm having with... what happened there? I'm not going to run where they are because the enemy have got that lined up in fire. Again, we are just getting caught at times in this spawn. And again, the teammates are just killing each other. Oh, again, I'm coming off second best all the time. This is not one of the great games that I like to be in. But as I said, I'm happy just getting the headshots at the moment. Everything else is just, I'm going to try and put to the back of my mind. That's crazy. Mr. Corsa, you can do it if you BNQ it. Know exactly what you mean, mate. And Archie, you can't use the SMGs because they're too weak. Please don't give up with them, Archie. They are difficult. As you see me getting them to gold, I did have my moments of crazy gameplay where I just couldn't get any kills with the SMG. They do, I must admit, feel very weak in comparison to other weapons that the enemy may use up against you. But you just got to keep going. You will find a setup that suits you. You will have a good game with what has good connection and not so great players in it. And then you'll start to find that SMGs feel a little bit more comfortable to use. But I had my fair share of also thinking, my friend, that SMGs were very weak as well. So everybody is with you and we all feel the same about it. I mean, it's like as I've experienced this morning with the RK7 Garrison pistol that I'm using at the moment, the 3-round burst rifle. Sometimes all it takes is like one trigger of this pistol to pump into the enemy at any distance and it's getting the kill. Like that. Another time, you can trigger pull 3 times on the enemy and it'll only just get you hit markers. So again, sometimes this feels weak, but then sometimes it feels really solid. The first couple of games we had with the pistol, if you remember, were absolutely awesome. I'm actually getting shot by that time. I'm actually getting out of that. I'm not going to be shot by that anymore, hopefully. I'm going to wait to get my Seeker out. Actually, he's going out. Let's follow him. Ah, no! Now the attack chopper's gone, we can actually be free to run around a little bit more now. But I do wish you the best of luck with that, Archer. I do hope that you feel this SMGs can give you a bit of luck in game play. But as I said, we've all experienced it at some point, the weakness of the SMG. God, I don't even know where I am. It's got so flashed there. Okay, Seeker time. Why was that not a headshot? Okay, now I've got the Seeker doing its job. And we got the headshot. That's cool. Oh, just ran into another enemy. It's really weird, this game. If you've seen, guys, 1 minute there's nobody around. Next minute, when I've got a kill, there's like 2 or 3 other enemy around them. I think they might be a team. I think they are, yeah. That's the reason why, look, they're a clan. There's at least 3, 4 there, and that's why they're sticking together, which is why it's difficult to actually get any kind of run going with kills. I don't know if he saw me there. I think he did. And again, I'm just getting hit markers. I just lost again, second best, which is making me think again that this is sometimes a pretty weak weapon. Again, I couldn't even get any fire off there. It's crazy, the connection. It's not all that great, as you know, guys. But I'll be happy to come away with here from the headshots that we've got so far. I've got more than I would have thought coming into this game because of how the game is going at the minute. The opposition are just way taking over the game and just annihilating us all. I think we've had a swap of teammates so many times in this game. They keep killing each other because they're fed up with the gameplay, and we've had so many new players enter the game. And then they're ending up killing each other as well. Now again, in theory, if we keep moving, even though they've got their UAVs out, we should not be spotted. We should be able to run here without anyone noticing that we're coming down. We've got dead silence on as well. The only time we're going to be noticed is if an enemy actually... And again, I mean, you can't script it, can you? It makes me wonder why that first trigger pull I got never once killed that enemy that I got the hits quite clearly on there. Can we get one more Seeker headshot? Let's try, guys. Let's get him out. I don't know why he's going that way for. Is there a... Oh, there is. You're tough to take down, man. You take at least 2 of my trigger pulls. What have you got on? I don't know if he's got body armor on or something, but whatever it is he's got on, he's actually quite tough with this pistol to take down. It's the 2nd or 3rd time now I've had to pump 2 trigger pulls into him, so 6 bullets at the minimum just to kill him. Which should not be like that. Okay, I'm actually going to come through the middle here. I'm going to try a different kind of plan, but again, I'll probably end up getting shot. Let's see if we can get up in here. I think... Oh, I just ran out of time before. But I was happy with the headshots that we got in that game. Out of a game that was just not running right for us at all, and for the teammates, as you see there. Let's have a read of the food comments. And Mr. Corsa obviously agreeing there that they are weak, but you have just got to stick to it in there and keep going. Yeah, it's exactly right, Mr. Corsa. Thank you for agreeing with me there. And yeah, your kill-death ratio. Don't worry about your kill-death ratio. I think mine went down to about a 1.4, I think, something like that when I was using the SMG. Well, it's not down, I know it's above where it needs to be, but yeah, you will find that your kill-death ratio will in some games be right down to like 0.3, 0.2 with some SMGs. But don't worry about it, mate. I mean, it's only a kill-death at the end of the day. It's more about getting the challenges complete. Is it? Look at my kill-death in that game, look. 0.4, that is crazy. I'm normally always averaging 1.2, 1.4 at the moment. So for me to have a game where I'm coming out of that, because that's a clan there, a team, and I don't like playing against teams like that at the moment because I haven't got a team myself, and you have to have a team to beat your team, I believe. Sometimes I can beat really great teams just by myself. I've actually been in a game before where I have been by myself. All my teammates had come out and we were up against a really good clan. They were just annihilating everyone, which is why the teammates came out. And I didn't end up winning the game, obviously. I couldn't win the game, but I ended up with such a high kill-death ratio just by using tactics and just being in the game myself. So sometimes you can actually do that, but it is tough. Right, okay. What we're going to do, guys, is have one more game. We're going to go into Team Deathmatch. I'm just going to read the rest of these comments, and then we're going to end today's stream. Then you guys can go about your business. And so Archie again, I got gold on my Titan last night. Well done for that, Archie. He was getting 40 kills on core on slums. Yeah, again, if you're coming from the LMGs and then you're going to use the submachine guns, again, you're going to see such a vast difference in comparison to strength and power of that weapon, that the SMG you're using, considering you're coming from an LMG. I used to have to make that transition from many Call of Duty games previous to this, where once you've finished one set of weapons, you go on to the next. You've got to remember that it's not going to handle in any way that next weapon set that you're going on to in the way that you've just completed the last set. Every weapon, as you know, is better. You might find that you're coming from a weapon that isn't all that great, but then go into a next set of weapons. So like me working the pistols at the moment, and then I might do, say, for example, LMGs. You know, that transition coming from pistols to LMGs, I'm going to find I'm actually invincible probably, because I'm no doubt going to go around that map and get so many kills with LMGs. Going to get multi-kills a lot. I know I will with SMGs. But again, that's just how it is. But some weapons will feel weak to start with, but I'm certain you'll get used to it. You'll get the idea of what you need to do with the weaker feeling weapons, and you'll actually start to have some good gameplay with it. Oh, I was then on for a headshot then, but then he just turned around to see me at the last moment and took me down before I had a chance to actually get my aim on his head. Never mind. Okay, let's get our Seeker out. Now he's got me on aim here. I had to leave it, guys, but that is why. That's another little tip there as well. If you find that the enemy are shooting at you at exactly where you're kind of at, if you can get cover, hold it back for a few moments, like I did there. Wait for them to waste their bullets. Because if that aim is on as they're being shocked right where they know you are, you can actually die as you show yourself. So you've got to be careful with that. I actually learned myself that lesson the other day. So that's why I held back cover there, waited for him to use all his bullets, and then I actually got the headshot at the right time. So you might have to use those little tactics as well. Okay, it wasn't a headshot. I thought it was. I couldn't actually do any more there. Oh, what? Why did I not get the Fury kill there? That was crazy. Okay, we've got our UAV out anyway. Ah, and again, just getting hit markers. This kind of feels at the minute like about a 50-50 game where I'm starting to have a good bit of gameplay and then all of a sudden it's gone bad again. But I'm happy with what we're doing in this game at the moment because I really don't like this map too much. I think it's having bad memories of getting spawn trapped so many times on it. Now, where did my Seeker go? Did anyone see where it went? I can't see it actually on the map. It must have been destroyed. I just literally got it out and then it just disappeared. Again, nothing but hit markers. That's okay though. Now there is an enemy there, so we're going to try and come this way and actually get... I actually did get the kill for him. Thanks, teammate. So as I said, guys, this is going to be the last gameplay of today's stream. We're going to try and get as many headshots as we possibly can in it, if we can get any at all. And then we're going to end and break for lunch. And then I will be back on this evening, guys, to earn plenty more double XP. And to finish off these headshots for the RK7 Garrison pistol. And hopefully tonight get this to gold camo. But I'll probably be live streaming tonight from about maybe 9:30 UK time. And I'm going to try and play as longer tonight if I can. Maybe up to 3-4 hours worth of gameplay. What? I shot him, he shot me. That was weird. I've had that happen though before. That's not unusual. But yeah, I'm going to try and make the most of this double XP while we can over this weekend. So I hope you can join me for that later on, guys. I'd really appreciate it if you could come back and give me some comments. Let me know how you're getting on with the game. Any help and tips that you're using to get... Oh, is that on for another headshot then? All we're getting is hit markers at the moment, isn't it? It just seems like it's one of those games where... What? I actually did get the kill for that. So it proves that I'm getting the hits on, but for some reason the connection is just not giving me that kill at the right time. Again, I had to trigger press twice there just to make sure I got the kill. Ah, you jumped and scared me then, dude. Alright, I'm going to head this way. It looks like they're coming this way. But what I'm going to do is get my Seeker out. Actually, no, he's going that way. There was an enemy up there. I did see him, guys, but I ain't going to go for him because I'm going to try and get another headshot with my Seeker. If it will allow me to. He's gone off down there again. Now he's coming back round again. You're going mental now, aren't you? Again, this just proves how inconsistent the spawning is. The spawning is just madness. Yeah, see, the Seeker didn't even find anyone there because it was just crazily looking for an enemy, obviously trying to target them down. And he goes from one end of the map to the other all the time, and that is exactly what we're experiencing. So it does prove a little point there that we have no clue into what the spawning is or where the spawning is and what end it's going to be at, where the enemy are coming from. Again, all of a sudden, just getting shot from there. I just checked that way. It just changes in a split second, doesn't it, guys? Okay. Nearly had another headshot there. Okay, he must be coming back round this way. I don't think we can get up there, can we? Yes, we can. There we go. There's another headshot, guys. Another one added. I think we've got another calling card unlocked there, or it could have just been another tier unlocked. Oh, luckily headshot there, guys. It came up on the feed look, just before the game ended. So that was another headshot for that last game that we're going to play this morning. Okay, we're on our roll. We're on a roll now getting those headshots. So we're going to work our K7 Garrison pistol later on, as I said. So hopefully you guys can join me then. I hope you do have a fantastic afternoon, everyone. And thank you for watching today's live stream with me, Spartan G Gaming, in this Black Ops 4 feed. I'm just going to have a check where we're up to, guys, so we know where we're starting from for later on this evening. But I will, as I said, be back live streaming again with more Black Ops gameplay with this RK7 Garrison a little bit later on tonight. So hopefully you can all join me then. Oh, it was another tier up. Looks a pretty cool camo, that one, so hopefully that. We've got our average of kind of kill death at the moment, 1.4, which is pretty good. We got 3 headshots in that game, so that wasn't too bad. Did I enjoy that game? Yes, I did. We're going to come out. We're going to have a little check where we're up to. That's the one we want. The Garrison. Okay, so we are 1 away from the 40 headshots, guys, for the URD camo. So we're coming up to halfway through. Already in this first kind of just couple of hours stream, and we're halfway through, so we're on course, guys. We're going to carry on with that, as I said, later on. I'm just going to read a few more last comments, guys, or anyone else who is joining us who have sent a comment and said hi. Okay, so Archie, I was using the GK5, literally putting the whole clip in the head and it just wouldn't die. Yeah, we've all been experiencing that, mate, haven't we? Have you seen here on my live stream this morning? I mean, I've had to pull the trigger on this pistol twice on the headshot just to get a headshot. And that's 6 bullets in the enemy head, which is just crazy, and that's on hardcore. And Mr. Corsair Green there in the same boat. Yeah, it's like you can use your whole clip on them and then they shoot your bullet. And yeah, so everyone agreeing that, you know, it's not just me experiencing this. Everyone seems to be experiencing the same thing. And yeah, and also actually I do know that you can use your stim shot, but I just don't tend to use it because I've actually got this full now with the stuff that I've got on here. I like this setup at the moment. I'm all for experiments and by all means, but again, I can do without that stim shot at the moment, but I know it's there, mate. Thank you so much for reminding me that. Okay, I think that's all caught up to date with all the comments, guys. So I'm going to leave it there. I'm going to say it one last time, guys. Thank you all so much for joining me in today's live feed in this Black Ops 4. Thank you all for your comments and for all your support for the channel. I'm going to join up later on, guys. I'm going to be back on about maybe 9 o'clock, 9:30 UK time tonight in the evening. So hopefully you guys can join me then. As I said before, guys, have a lovely afternoon, whatever it is you're up to. No doubt you're all going to be playing Black Ops 4 and making the most of that double XP. But I'm going to be on later. Hopefully you can join me, guys. And peace out. Thank you for watching so much today. Take care, guys. See you soon.